Hello again, and welcome to the Prince Magnum channel. I'm your host, Prince Magnum, and welcome to Alternate Hot Rodding. I wish we were doing another bike today, but we're not. Uh, Recently, I had a young subscriber, a fairly new one, very young. Um, he he loved the Maverick, he loved Project Spirit, and he couldn't wait till he got to see Project Vera. But he was telling me he didn't have the money, didn't know where to begin, and was really down on the vehicle he had. And it just so happened he said, "I have a 2002 Chevy Cavalier," and I'm like, "Well, that can be turned into any hot rod." He said, "I don't want to be a racer." I said, "You mean a poser?" I had to explain it to him. But initially, I wasn't going to air this footage because shortly afterwards, the gentleman who helped me with this project, it was his ex-girlfriend's car, and she decided to take it out and blow the engine up. But for a short period of time, it was an awesome car. Um, so, for my young subscriber, this is for you. Take a look at this 2003 Chevy Cavalier. It's beat to crap. It's beat to crap. And it's pretty typical of what you see around here in St. Francis County. Very typical. Most of the time, these cars are in bad shape. But if you take a walk with me, we're going to go up and we're going to take a look at what's going on under the hood. That isn't stock now, is it? Okay, you caught me. It's the stock parts. Here's how we did it. Basically, we pulled a lot of parts off the engine and did a proper cleaning to the throttle body, cleaned the butterfly and everything. And then while my dear friend from high school, T-Bone, was working on that because it's his ex-girlfriend's car, I was off cleaning and painting. Yep, just like we did on Project Beauty. Afterwards, we got it all back together, got it running good and solid, and take a look at that. Now, we had to do it. It was getting dark and everything, and, it was just really hard, but, we worked on it, and that doesn't look like stock. Did it all with the same parts, and did it for under a budget. And I believe, all total, the 2 cans of paint cost us $14. Talk about going from stock to custom and for very little bit of money. Now, if you've kept up with the channel for some time, been a fan of the channel, you know that we used to have a Mustang, and we did the same thing to Project Beauty when she was up and running before her accident. And the sweet deal about this is that the high temp VHT paint kind of acts as a crude makeshift heat wrap. Go back in time, watch video 2 with Project Beauty on do-it-yourself budget hot rodding back then, and you'll see how I was able to grab hold of that tube after driving it, for a half an hour, and you'll know what I mean. If I'm able to reduce it, the temperature on the outside of that thing, where I can grab it, just imagine what it's going to be on the inside. Cold air induction, done on real cheap. Now it's going to be not going to be as good as the really expensive kits out there, but it'll get you close. You know, so it doesn't matter what if you can't find yourself a Maverick or that cool classic Mustang or whatever the case may be. Sometimes the car you're kicking the tire of, saying, "Gosh, I wish I had the cool car," is just fine enough. But is just fine enough to start any project. That brings us to the end of this video. Like if you would, subscribe if you would, and above all, get out there and work on a project. And if nobody's told you that they love you today, Prince Magnum does. God bless you, and have a happy 24. Thank you.